Hola!
Hello, Matt and Chrissy here from Couple of Sitters, and we're on day 55 million of the van reno. It's going forever, isn't it?
Clearly Matt's lost track. We did go to New Zealand for a trip in between, which probably threw things out.
Just a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. So what did we do yesterday, Chris? We had a busy day.
We did have a busy
We were
day.
working in the dark last night. We actually, the light above us, we tested that out.
Yes.
It's good, hey?
That was interesting because we turned it on and it didn't work and we're like, what? The solar guys must have mucked it up, and then we realised that we'd pulled the fuse out.
It's strange because the way that they've set the diagram up on the fuse panel is that there's two fuses. One's for the two little 360-degree spinny fan things. Like, I know that fan spins 360 degrees, but these ones are orbital rotation ones. But the ceiling fan is on its own circuit apparently. However, when we pulled the fuse out to be able to get the wiring, I'm not going to touch them because the fuses are back in there at the moment, but to get the wiring like disconnected from the other fans there, we thought that they'd be on two separate circuits, but it's almost like there's a little bit of a crossover. So unless both fuses are in, we don't get proper use of that fan and we don't get use of those fans. So there's a bit of a weird thing I'll have to have a chat with them about.
Yeah, so yesterday we went to Bunnings and we went to the direct importers to pick up the felt, which will go on the walls here. And we chose felt because it's much lighter and it will also provide some soft furnishings. Otherwise it's very harsh, or wood.
And last night we were working until I think 7 or 8 o'clock, still putting panels up on the side. In the previous videos, you would have seen to the sides of the King's drawers that we've got, that there were some cupboard cavities there. So we've dressed those up with some 3mm ply to make sure that it's as light as possible with a bit of padding behind them. So there's a nice smooth finish on the inside. The cupboards are going to be really, really cool. And yeah, we packed it in with some timber to make sure that it was hard up against the areas where we needed it. We also did a bit of work on the panel to my left here to make sure that where the GPOs are going to go, and also the solar touch control panel thingy, that we've put an extra layer of 3mm ply behind there. So there's going to be 12mm of solid substrate for the plugs and things to be attached to there, because you power points and you're putting plugs in and out, and sometimes they can get a little bit sticky and a bit hard, and the last thing we want to do is like pull a plug out and rip the power point out of the wall as well. So hopefully having that little bit more meat in that area is going to make it easier to keep the integrity in place.
So then we cut some more of the 3mm ply, which will go on the walls. We've got a little bit here.
Ooh.
Got the holes.
We look through those holes. That's
So those holes are going to be where the wires pop through, and we've just made sure they're nice and snug to go into the walls there. So we're going to be sticking those in today, and then we'll start working on
the roof.
The roof.
Yeah, we'll get that 3mm ply contoured across the roof, attached to the struts that you can see, or the battens, whatever you want to call them, the supports, and we'll measure up and make sure that we've got access to our vent fans, our lights up the top here. So there's out of the camera, there's another light there, and there's going to be 2 lights up here.
And there's 2 fans up there.
Yeah. So we'll just make sure that there's points for us to be able to access, so we can cut the holes for wires to be pulled through and things to be fitted properly.
Not quite sure how quickly this will come together, but I imagine it may be quite quick. It's kind of like when you're doing a renovation on a property, there's all this stuff that happens underneath that you don't really see, and then all of a sudden the finishing goes on and it's all done, lickety split. I think we may see the same type of thing with this. We had kind of anticipated maybe being able to put some of the felt up this weekend, but I think that might have been a bit ambitious.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. So that's where we're up to, and yeah, we're going to get stuck into it. So I think it's time for hyperlapse. What do you reckon?
I think that sounds
We do
good.
Ooh, ready for the hyperlapse? Go fast! Go fast! You sitting there watching the video, like, start going fast.
That way we don't bore you as much.
Yeah, there you go. All right. See you in a minute.
Before the song there is the breath, before the word the sacred depth, where silence sings and stillness speaks, and Jah reveal what the noise conceals. No rush, no rhythm, not yet begun, just the glow of the unseen sun, the space where prayer has not yet moved, the echo where the soul is soothed. Still I wait with no demand, just breathing dust, just holding sand, but even dust and sand are flame. In silence all is called by name. is still, I am not alone. No word to say, no thought to find, just the hum behind the mind. Om Shanti Om Prem, Yahoo the great unnamed. Shalala, you won't rush through. The silence is where I meet you. Noise don't mean a thing to Jah. It's not the shout, it's who you are. You can sing the loudest song, still miss the place where you belong. But close your eyes and still your hand, and you might touch the promised land. Not in power, not in might, but in the hush before the light. In the silence I arise, where no ego can survive. No map, no gate, no need to seek. The silence speaks what words can't speak. The silence speak, the silence know. Where I dissolve, the light will grow. Whoa. No words to frame, but I and I still call your name. If you ever feel like nothing real, sit by the river, let yourself heal. No mantra needed, no holy text, just silence placed upon your chest. Let the bird song be the guide, let the breeze reveal what pride can hide. The garden grows before it's seen. In silence, Jah keep everything clean. In the silence I am known, where all is still, I am not alone. No word to say, no thought to find, just the hum behind the mind. Om Shanti Om Prem, Yahoo the great unnamed. Shalala, I won't rush through. The silence is where I meet you. In the silence I arrive, where no ego can survive. No map, no gate, no need to seek. The silence speaks what words can't speak. The silence speak, the silence know. Where I dissolve, the light will grow. Whoa. No words to frame, but I and I still call your name. Not all noise is outside the skin. Sometimes the battle rage within, but every static got a key. Tune the mind and set it free. Too many voices in my head. Some speak fear, some speak dread. One say run, one say fight, but none feel true, none feel right. So I breathe and drop below, where silence hums and rhythms flow. I find a tone no word can bind, the voice that sings beneath the mind. I tune in slow, I tune in deep, I let the higher current sweep. What's not mine just fades away. I hear the truth my soul must play. Om Gam Ganapataye, clear the way. Yeah, Allah, who I kneel and sway. Jah frequency, come find my ear. Let the static disappear. The mind want answers fast and loud, but Jah don't rush to please the crowd. He speaks in vibes, in little waves. He frees the one no longer craves. So I drop my need to know, and just attune to what will grow. I trust the pool, I hear the tone of something greater than my own. Govinda Hare, Gopala Hare, guide this heart back to your way. Shiva, Shambho, Parvati Ma, I tune to you, I drop the drama. One tone, one light, I feel you deep, I feel you right. No need to fight, just tune the ear, and the sound of love will reappear. I tune out shame, I tune out doubt, I tune to Jah and turn about. Not by force, but by release, and in that sound I find my peace. Whoa, no need to prove. Sha-la-la, I start to move. The signal clear the way. finally cease. It's not sung in major keys, it's whispered low on sacred breeze. So I don't tune for pride or fame, I tune to call the holy name. And in that sound I start to see Jah always was inside me. I tune in slow, I tune in true, I drop the noise I once called you. The static gone, the soul now sings, I hear the sound of sacred things. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, tune to truth, not to Maya. Oh Jah Jah, the frequency rise, the soul tuning in, no more disguise. The tuning done, the mind is clear. What's next will come, I do not steer. Sacred sound has opened wide, now I can walk with truth inside. The silence taught me how to hear, tuning clear the inner ear. Now I receive not just the sound, but the wisdom in the space around. I used to talk just to be seen, I filled the air to mask the dream. But now I sit, no need to shout, I let the spirit speak throughout. I don't decode, I don't demand, I just behold with open hand. And in that still receiving flow, Jah plant the seeds I need to grow. I am the sacred listener, I hear the wind, I hear the stir. Not just the word, but what it means. Between the sounds, the soul is near. No need to answer every call, some things are meant to break the wall. Between the thoughts and heart's own beat, where I and Jah do meet. A bird can teach, a child can show, a broken man can help me grow. I listen not to fix or guide, but just to sit with arms open wide. Shiva, Shiva, Shambho, Shankara, Ganga flows where hearts are raw. Yalatif, the subtle tune, sings me soft beneath the moon. Every whisper is divine, every pause a holy sign. Let it be, I'm not the voice, I am the seed. I am the sacred listener, in silence now I know for sure. Not here to fix, not here to lead, I listen first, then plant the seed. Sha-la-la in every tone, yeah, Jah Jah, I'm not alone. Oh, Namo Namah, every voice leads back to Jah. The world's still loud, still spinning fast, but I found ground that always lasts. Not in the news, not in the cry, but in the space where love don't lie. So let me be the one who hears the laughter, grief, the silent tears. I won't pretend to hold the truth, but I'll hold space and walk in proof. Om Bhurphuva Svaha, I hear you now in every star. Narayan, Narayan, JJ, I listen deep, I clear the way. The sacred listener don't react, the sacred listener don't contract. Just breathe, just grace, just open heart. From the stillness we all start.
Me and Lynn, they're not gone, just unseen. Every step I take, they walk with eyes. The stories rise in the morning dew, voices whisper in skies so blue. Grandmother's hum, grandfather's hands still guide my soul through shifting sands. No need to fear when I'm alone. Roots go deeper than flesh by step. Beyond the veil, their light is kept. I hear their voice in breeze and flame. They know my soul, they call my name. Ashiva Shambho, Abaya, Om Namo Narayan, La ilaha Allah, Allah. From every tribe, from every tongue, crew, I carry the beat of the ancient drum. Some walk with books, some walk with swords. I walk with blessings, not with lords. No bloodline pride, no banner wave, but I give thanks to those who gave. The ones who stood when truth was hard, the ones who healed with hands still scarred. Their quiet fire lives in my chest. Their holy echo gives I rest. Om Gam Ganapataye. Clear the path, let truth stay. Ya Rahman, Ya Wadud. Ancestors whisper what is good. Not just in name, but in the flame. Not in the past, but in the frame. Every footstep, every side. They walk with I, they walk with I. They walk with I through doubt and fear. I feel their love in every tear. When I forget the path I knew, their voices rise to pull me through. Shalala, hold me strong. Cha-cha, they sing along. Poking eye to rise, not run. 'Cause I and I, not the only one. Bear regular friends and my spine. I draw strength from the ancient line. Not to hate, not to fight, but to live in love and walk in light. I don't carry grief, I carry flame. Pass from heart to heart by name. This is not goodbye, never was. This is just circle love because they walk with dive and go. Every prayer, every breath. Not behind, not above, but right beside in sacred love. Breathe in, breathe out. The world turns fine without the shout. Stillness ain't empty, it's full of Jah. The world say move, keep pushing through, but I feel Jah say let stillness move you. Rest ain't weakness, it's holy ground, a space where truth and grace are found. No badge for burning out your flame, no crown for running in someone else's name. I pause, I pray, I realign to the rhythm deeper than mankind. Sacred pause, I breathe and be. Jah's own temple lives in me. No need to rush, no race to win. The holy dwells deep within. Om Shanti Allahu. We're in the pause, the world feels new. Hari Om, still I rest. And in that stillness I am blessed. They glorify grind, they worship pace, but I find Jah in grace. The sun don't hurry, the moon don't strive, yet all creation comes alive. If rest is rebellion, I'll lie down slow. Let Babylon wonder why I glow. The soul don't thrive in endless noise, it sings in silence, finds its voice. Om Namah Shivaya, I disarm the ego's need to always do, and rest in what is always true. stop and see. Love flows free in the breath, in the tree, even in the waiting time. Just still speaking rhythm and rhyme. Sacred pause, step off the stage. The soul don't age inside a cage. Don't chase the sun, just feel this light. Be still and know the time is right. I find ya here, no sha-la-la. The sky comes clear. Silence speaks what noise can't say. Life and peace in walking away. Some find truth in words and war, but rest reveals a deeper core. The wisdom comes not through the race, but in the sacred silent space. So if they run and call me slow, I let them pass, I let love grow. My fire don't burn from frantic feet. It burns in roots where heart beats me. Sacred pause, I breathe and know. Where nothing moves, love still grows. Shanti, Shanti, Om divine. I and I rest in Jah's own time. Let the world turn fast, but I'll make stillness last. Oh, rest is holy, rest is now. Sacred pause, I take the vow.
Can't see it, still I know it's real. Don't touch it, but I feel the seal. I walk the road not marked by stone, but every step I'm not alone. I walk with one the eyes can't find, beyond the reach of space or time. No scripture page, no ancient name can hold the truth but speak its flame. In every breath the signs are clear, a whisper saying I am here. No need to rush, no need to see. Devotion lives inside of me. Guide my feet though I see not. I'm on, walk me slow in